Madam Oyabun? Enter. It's locked, ma'am. Thank you.
Where's everybody else right now?
I do not know. Mr. Wren had called me and I told him I had spoken to you and I was heading to 727. He said he was heading to 727 as well. And then he told me to come here. So I messaged him and let him know that I was here. I was coming here, rather.
Tell me what happened the other night. I want to hear it from you.
A lot of it I don't honestly recall, madam. I was feeling quite down and had been drinking. I sent a plethora of really inappropriate messages in an altered state of mind. I then caught a taxi and from Chumash, where I was, and the guy dropped me off at Legion Square despite me wanting to go to a club on the north end of the city. So I just kind of was sitting there and feeling rather down. And this gentleman had, it's very hard to recall, but had approached me and said he had something that could help me with the way that I feel or something to that extent. And then handed me a bottle. I tried giving it back to him again, and he insisted that they would change my mood, they would alter my reality and make me feel incredibly better. So I thanked him for that. I put them in my pocket. I kind of wandered around the downtown area on foot for a little bit. I eventually decided that I would just go back home, and that's when I started drinking again. And then I remember waking up to Ren freaking out.
So you do recall getting home?
Yes.
Why didn't you throw the pills away?
I did. As soon as I got home, I put them in my garbage can.
Interesting.
Why is that, ma'am?
Because Ren found, I assumed they were just laying around.
No, I had no need for them, so I took them so the guy didn't have to continue to press them upon me, and when I got home, that's the first thing I did is I threw them away.
What am I going to do with you, Hikari?
I believe I have offered Miss Kyung. I won't stand here and offer.
Not take the offer. And I'm not going to take the offer.
May I ask why?
Because many of your peers and the Kyodai believe in you. I won't let you be their failure.
Miss Kyung, I won't stand in front of you and dishonor myself or your presence. by giving you useless apologies. I know that we've had conversations of importance several times before today. I do not wish to repeat my transgressions. I do not wish to continue the cycle that I have been on.
Then why do you continue it?
That I am still trying to figure out. I don't have a legitimate answer for you in this moment.
Have you been talking with Ren?
I have not seen him since he took me to the hospital with Roxy.
A lot of things are going on right now. You shouldn't be running around on your own.
Yes, ma'am. May I ask what?
Russians.
More of them?
More.
Very
There's
well.
a hold right now, but I don't believe him. So we still need to maintain our security.
I look forward to showing you my capabilities to protect this family, and especially you.
I'm not sure now's the time for that, Hikari.
Yes, ma'am.
Not for a big show, anyway. They're called baby steps for a reason. Doing something big and grand doesn't entirely prove anything.
I agree.
Growth is shown in small steps. Nobody changes overnight.
I need to start showing them to myself.
I think the person you're failing the most is yourself.
Could not agree with you more, madam.
And I think you need to dig deep down and figure out why that is.
And I will.
Show me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not in the business of letting people fail, Hikari. I want my people to rise, be strong.
I see that.
I also don't simply discard people. That's why you're still around.
The reason that I offered my life to you, Madam Oyabun, was because if I was to be sent back to Japan, mine would be taken by someone else.
I would not send you back to Japan.
The same families to which I come from are responsible for the death of my parents due to a debt that was unable to be resolved. A debt that would also be collected upon me should I step back home.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Hikari.
As am I. Thank you, ma'am.
Is that part of why you behaved the way you did recently?
I offer you no excuse, and I cannot answer that with a full heart, knowing that it is indeed the truth. But I do know it has affected me, and I have kept it.
What is it you need to do to let it go? To be able to move past it?
To forgive it?
Can you forgive it?
I do not know. I don't yet know. I have not had much time to really ponder that. But time will be spent. doing so. There are many things, Madam Oyabun, that I will show you. And that starts today.
Do it, don't say it.
Yes, ma'am. And I do very much appreciate your time. I know it is very valuable. And for you to bless me with it means a lot. So thank you.
I need for everybody to have their head on straight for what's potentially coming.
Yes, ma'am.
So I need you to focus. Talk to whoever you need to talk to. And get yourself right.
And I shall. And I shall show you.
You're dismissed.
Sayonara. Holy crap. You look handsome.
Thank you, Hikari.
Hi, Roxy.
Yeah.
You look
Madam
beautiful.
Yeah.
You both saved my life, and I thank you. I thank you so much for that.
No
Nah,
problem.
don't mention it.
I have to.
It's fun talking to the guy who did it, so.
Yeah, you're gonna need to fill me in, I think. The Oyabun is downstairs. I don't know if you guys know that.
I mean, I was in there. I think he was you
I'll
two had a
quickly go make my
meeting.
presence known to the Oyabun.
Yeah.
So. We tracked the guy down. And kidnapped him. Took him to like this place by the beach. But suddenly, randomly, he started speaking Russian, and.
Wait, it was a Russian guy?
Yep. Yep, it's Russian.
What the fuck?
Like, Win one point had his head in the freezer.
What the hell?
He chopped the head off after he killed him. After
Damn.
he chopped his tongue off, stabbed him in the balls.
What?
Yeah. He stabbed the collar, like, in the shoulder too.
Damn, you guys had all the fun without me.
I mean,
Well, his
Good
head's
place.
being gone. I guess he's no longer a problem.
no, I don't know what they did. It's somewhere. That's what they did with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they had the head.
That's amazing. All right, come on, Roxy. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I miss fucking push me.
Come on.
Which think Wednesday with Donia, but I think this time
Yeah, there. I was in her office.
I was staying with Miss Moore. I think I'm staying around Miss Moore.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I ended up. Even though he was speaking, he was Russian until we got him back to the place and we started
Damn.
to get stuff from him.
What is your kid doing?
Definitely a cat.
That's funny.
Yeah. They tell you that apparently they had a check on you, something like, or playing something on you or something.
No.
Apparently,
Yes, I just didn't want maybe her to.
also like Miss. That was why
I don't know.
apparently
Yeah,
me,
maybe
Mr.
this
Street,
I don't believe she would.
Taco, couple of I can't remember. They have pictures of us at 727.
Lovely.
So it's like I'm guessing.
Bunch of assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I know.
Okay. Wild.
You know, it's like Miss Morgan found all that stuff in the backpack, so.
They
Okay.
weren't ingested either. If so, then that brings a whole new level to this. But what I can say from what I've seen is they weren't disposed of. They were present all over the apartment, all over the floors. There were bottles everywhere. And I'm not saying Hikari lied to you. I'm just telling my truth from the side of what I've seen. Yes.
This couch is very comfortable.
It is.
Fight any of us, we don't need another drink driving, so. Well, even better. It also strikes curiosity in my mind too, so when he was, he wasn't at Legion, well, he was at Legion Scrap, I say. He was on the outskirts, just opposite the parking structure. Obviously, I don't know where he was intending on going, but he was there nonetheless. was ringing in the apartment. When we had him chained up, it rang twice and then didn't ring again. So I believe, maybe, I don't know. I bet we do look cerebral. It's not.
Never mind, they're right here.
Evening, ma'am.
Evening, Roxy. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. I don't want to spend the whole evening talking, but we do have a threat. And there's a lot of information that I need help deciphering and determining what's pertinent and what's not. I think one thing we definitely need to check on are the girls we have.
Already done, and they're all good.
Well, I'm worried about one of them being a plant.
Hmm.
When you received them, did you do a thorough inspection of their entire body? Hikari?
So the two that we had in the container were, I searched them thoroughly.
Good. The one I'm most worried about is the other one. The one who tried to run.
Oh, Takara?
Yes. With that being said, I need all of them scanned for implants. It is common practice for Bratva, at least from what we've seen, to have implants in their body.
Roxy was
Kind of
telling me that
locator.
there was one on me.
Yes, there was.
They found it when they were doing an MRI scan on you, just to make sure that everything was fine.
I am baffled as to how.
Seems more and more like when you were in your apartment after you went back home that night. Somebody else entered. Perhaps after you passed out.
Well, I think the weird thing is, if I may, is that I took a taxi from my Chumash residence to go to a club on the north side of town, but the individual dropped me off at Legion.
Was this downtown company Cabco that you used or private service?
Downtown. I believe it was downtown. It was yellow and black, I think.
Yes, that would be the correct one. Do you remember the driver's name?
No. He never even spoke, except for when he told me that the ride needed to be canceled and he had to drop me off. He had a family emergency that he had to go take care of. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Remind me how you got home.
I took another cab home.
How did you contact them?
With my phone.
same company?
Yes, I believe it was.
Hmm. Regardless, you said you remember coming home and throwing it in the garbage and nobody was there.
Correct.
And yet the pills you threw away were scattered across the ground when Ren found you.
There is
And
no way I would have taken pills, especially from a
nobody's
stranger.
saying you did. I'm simply stating the fact that the pills were scattered all over the floor and you have an implant in you, suggesting someone was in your house. Whether they were there waiting for you when you got home, or they followed in after. Do you have cameras?
No. But I do know that the second cab driver did have an accent. I couldn't tell like where it came from, but he definitely was a foreigner, but a different person as to who picked me up.
That's not super helpful. Many cab drivers have accents.
I do remember that the one cab driver that picked me up originally, that dropped me off at the Legion Square, had a snake tattoo on his neck similar to that of Miss Svetlana. Or Spider, excuse me. Spider, I misspoke.
Are you sure it's a spider?
Yes,
Because a moment ago it was a snake.
I misspoke.
Hmm.
Which vehicle in question was it? Was it the Crown Victoria? Was it a Durango?
I think you need to cough.
Thank you. It was just a four-door vehicle. I don't recall exactly what it is, like the make.
Was it a sedan? What is an SUV?
Car, sedan.
Most likely a Crown Victoria, if it's downtown. Maybe a Charger, depending.
It was not a Charger.
Then it must be a Crown Victoria. Or an Impala. I'm not sure if they use them anymore, but
Were they two different cars?
No, I think they were the same.
the 24/7 rear security cameras overlook your house, no?
I don't think so, but they do watch the street. I do know that.
Would they have seen the taxi go past both times?
I don't remember which way we went out after we left. I think we might have gone north from where I live up to the
The city? Why?
GOH. I don't know. That I cannot answer.
So you went north on GOH, and then you came south into the city through the hills?
No, they went north on Barbareno, and then when we got to GOH, they turned right to go south.
instead of them turning around, they just followed the road and went.
Assumingly, yes.
Oyabun, if I may.
Go ahead.
I think it might be helpful of sorts to see if we can find the CCTV footage. The store clerk at the 24/7, he owes us a favor anyways. I'm sure I can persuade him. Or her.
CCTV would be good, but we also need to contact the cab company. Because if they dispatched a vehicle, they would have logs of it.
I never trusted them. They always seemed a bit shady to me. If they, Bear with me.
I mean, anyone could probably get hired at the cab company, really, if you think about it. Don't need a college degree to do it.
Bear with me. I need to step out quickly
go
to
ahead.
do something.
You think about it. And he needs like a little proof of ID.
My concern is they probably didn't even work for the cab company
Possible.
if they were part of it. All
I
they have
do
to is
remember
use the car,
something.
Intercept. What is it?
On the ride back with the gentleman who had the accent, he had mentioned about taking his family to Japan. And if I could recommend any good places to eat in the Tokyo or Osaka area.
I'm sorry, say that again. Tokyo or Osaka?
Yeah, Tokyo or Osaka.
How does this help us?
I had not mentioned anything about me being Japanese. Just a random thought that just came to my thoughts.
Have you been without your phone at all in the last week, Hikari? Did you misplace it, lose it for a short time, and then re-find it?
No, ma'am. I don't recall any instances of that.
I'm not sure it matters. Something I need Morgan for, to ask questions of. Getting cab information, the CCTV, is of limited use to us. It would just confirm a cab and the number, and then we would still have to track it down somehow.
Yes, and it was evening as well.
there anything that led you to using a cab versus an Uber?
Prior instance of driving while intoxicated. I wasn't going to repeat that instance.
I mean, picking cab versus Uber, not the fact that you took one at all.
I just did a search, and that's one of the first things that came up, so I went and used it. There was no real reason behind choosing one or the other.
Well, at this point, all we can do is chase down what we can figure out. We have to wait for him. We'll wait a little bit.
Miss Morgan did have me do something earlier, ma'am.
Interesting that she didn't tell you that we're in a state of heightened security. She
Yes.
didn't warn you at all.
No, ma'am.
What is it that she had you do?
Go place a laptop up on the roof of the Merriweather facility. It could be accessed by ladder, and set up a wireless antenna to point toward the center of the city.
The same place you airdropped into?
Yes, but not on that roof, just on the front of the building where the Wi-Fi was most beneficial for what the laptop needed to have connection to. Unless it has been found, it should still be doing what it should be doing.
Well, that's her thing. She didn't inform me of it, so I have no idea what she needs of that. Now, this taxi. Ren, why do you think it's important to have the CCTV?
It will give us a plate, possible description, and if they don't play ball, then we know what to look for, especially on the logs if we get a plate. I feel like it'd be beneficial to obtain that information just in case they have infiltrated the cab company, or even if they were genuine members of the cab company. I feel like it was all a bit promiscuous, the fact that just so happened to get dropped off at Legion Square. Where exactly were you going now, Hikari? Where was your end destination?
I was going to the Tequila La.
Could you kindly remind me of the postal of that location?
473. Was it 473?
Okay, so you would have come from GOH into the city, maybe from, well, they should have took Boulevard del Perro and then brought you up that way.
Oh, yeah, so we went to
You
a completely
do
different
a
place.
vast detour to end up in Legion Square. He almost went in the completely opposite direction. He went to the heart of the city, not the outskirts where the Tequila La is located. This also brings me some discomfort. I think there's more than what meets the eye about this downtown company cab co. Whatever you call it.
Let's head to Chumash, see what we can find, and then contact the cab company.
Understood.
Hikari,
Yes, ma'am.
are you good to drive?
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll take my car and you'll drive.
Very well.
Isn't necessary to break things on your way out.
It's very difficult to walk back there, ma'am.
That was my favorite glass.
Sorry.
Buy me a new one. joking.
Probably wouldn't be